Temp check. What kind of summer are we having this year? A family road trip summer? A beach bum summer? Or a wake me when the sun sets summer? With Instacart, choose your own adventure and skip the shopping side quests. Where available, you can get ice cream delivered to your hotel, sunscreen to the pool, or cold brew to your bed. Well, door. In as fast as 30 minutes. Wherever you find yourself this summer, you can get the goods. Download Instacart for free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum $10 per order. Excludes restaurants. Additional terms and fees apply.
We all belong outside. We're drawn to nature. Whether it's the recorded sounds of the ocean we doze off to, or the succulents that adorn our homes. Nature makes all of our lives, well, better. Despite all this, we often go about our busy lives removed from it. But the outdoors is closer than we realize. With AllTrails, you can discover trails nearby and explore confidently. With offline maps and on-trail navigation, download the free app today and make the most of your summer with AllTrails.
Most humans never receive in a lifetime.
Hey, what time is it, kids?
This is the Bob and Jeff Show, starring Jeff Lutz.
I was just over here reading the multiple endless pieces of literature that say clutch doesn't exist. Look up, does clutch exist, and it's the first result.
Pretty clutch.
And Jason Duda. For today, anyway.
When I was playing with the Thunder, I can't remember the defenseman's name. He would never score. He was just a solid defense. But when we went into a shootout, we put him in. Why? Because he was clutch.
Pretty clutch.
97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Stand by for action.
Welcome back. Hour number 2 of Bob and Jeff, which might include a game.
Maybe.
What do you want the game to be about?
Your call.
Give me something.
Your call.
Tell me where to go. Point me in a direction.
Anywhere.
Do you have anything new on the Megalodon? I
No.
said if we're going to talk about it, then
No.
you have to bring it.
No, I've decided that discussion is probably closed.
That part of the show
Although
is
the
over?
Megalodon is still alive. That's my theory. Prove me wrong.
I can't prove you wrong.
Nobody can.
But you can't prove yourself right.
I can't. But I know it in my heart. So it's got to be true.
You want to talk about Mike Gundy for a while?
What's going on with Mike?
You know how I feel about Oklahoma State football.
Yes, huge fan.
I think.
What happened?
What would you consider me in relation to Oklahoma State football? Would you call me a hater? Would you call me fair? Would you call me unfair? Is it over the top? Is it too much? Is it not enough?
Over the top, maybe a little unfair. I don't know if I'd go as far as hater. You really don't like Oklahoma State, though.
It's not that I don't like them. Remember that.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's
So
just that
I'm not.
they
I don't think I can go that far.
It's just that they happen to be fraudulent.
In what way?
And I need to continue to point that out.
In what way are they fraudulent?
They have all this promise. Every year it seems like, oh, this is Oklahoma State. This is going to be their year. They're going to really take the Big 12 by storm. Then nothing happens.
A lot of teams say that, though.
No, but they do it every year, and then they finish 9-4, 10-3 every year. Big deal. Win something.
Fair.
They've won one outright Big 12 championship. One.
Okay. So that's why you don't like them.
And you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
Name a food that you think it would be hilarious to watch me try to eat.
Well, I've already seen you do the ghost pepper.
I don't want something that's going to be uncomfortable. I do. You can just make it gross, okay?
Anchovies.
Fine.
You like anchovies?
I've never had anchovies.
Oh, you got to try them.
I don't like the thought of eating anchovies, but since I'm so confident,
yeah,
I'll say it, and it's on the air. It's for people to hear. If Oklahoma State reaches the 12-team, 12. This is no longer your father's CFP, right?
Right. That's
not
how
4 teams
that's gone.
anymore. 12 teams.
12.
If Oklahoma State makes it, anchovies will be eaten by this guy right here.
Fair enough. Mark it down, Max.
How do I make them taste good?
This is a keeper.
You can get them on pizza if you like it.
I know, but
no,
that makes the pizza bad.
No, we'll just anchovies. What? They're just a little salty.
Are they?
Yeah.
What do they taste like?
Do you like Caesar salad?
I don't. Do I
That's
look like I eat a lot of
basically
Caesar salad?
That's basically what gives Caesar salad its taste.
Okay. Anyway, Mike Gundy, his big time running back Ollie Gordon II got arrested for DUI. Here's Mike Gundy's quote. One of his quotes. He's going to play. Yeah, gosh darn it, putting other people at risk, and we're not doing anything about it. He's going to play. That's Mike Gundy's stance on potentially killing someone in your vehicle. It could have happened. I'm going to do what we think is best for Oklahoma State football, and I think it's best for Ollie to play. And then get this: if there's any punishment, it's making him carry the ball 50 times in the first game. So not only are we not going to punish him, we're going to play him more because he got a DUI. That's the punishment. Ollie, not only are you not sitting for this egregious act of criminality, we're going to give you the ball more. Your thoughts?
Well, what's
it's embarrassing.
Happened? Well, what happened? Was he in a crash? Did he
hurt
anybody?
No, he just got arrested for DUI.
Okay. So wrong, mistake.
Right. I'm not saying he needs. I'm not even saying he needs to be benched. But the quote is, "We're making him play more, maybe for his punishment. We need him on the field more to punish him." You think carrying the ball 50 times that's not? Who cares? It's not going to affect him. I get what he's going for. We're going to make him work so hard that he's going to be exhausted. I bet he could carry. I bet he's done it before in high school.
Probably has. So what's the big deal?
That's his punishment.
What do you think the punishment should be then?
Is that the right thing to say as a coach?
Well, probably as a coach, probably not the right thing to say right after it happens. But the kid made a mistake. Nobody got hurt, right?
Right.
Now, if somebody gets hurt,
I'm not saying banish the guy for life.
And I understand a DUI
but if your
is
punishment
a DUI,
is we're going to play him more.
But I'm a firm believer too. If you hurt somebody while you did it, then you got to pay for something.
Right. He should
absolutely
maybe don't even play at all in that case.
But a DUI, I mean, it happens. I mean, lots of people get them, and it's maybe he had 2 drinks and
it's unfortunate.
0.9 over. Like, who knows the exact? If I knew the exact situation, then maybe I would have a better.
It's not even the situation that I'm really worried about. It's the quote. Gordon, 20, issued a formal apology Monday and said Tuesday that he couldn't elaborate on specifics because of legal reasons. Keep that in mind.
I'll keep it.
He could not elaborate on what?
Legal reasons.
Specifics
that are legal.
And here's the next Gundy quote. Your punishment is going to be facing the facts. What facts?
We don't know the facts.
He doesn't have to face the facts because he can't talk about them. Wouldn't facing the facts be, hey, this is exactly what I did and what happened? Those are facts. What facts is he having to face?
Well, he's going to have to face them. There are facts out there. They're just not sharing them.
But, okay, when is he going to have to? That's why we brought him here today, to face the facts. Today, that's why we brought him here to Big 12 Media Day. What facts is he facing?
He's not facing
anything.
He
can't talk
today.
about it, or he's choosing not to.
Well, he's not facing anything.
You don't seem as inflamed.
Well, you're fired up over there, so I'm allowing you to be the fired up one. I'll play devil's advocate on the other side
with me. Now, so he's got 2 punishments so far. First one, according to Mike Gundy, making him carry the ball 50 times a game.
Yeah.
That's his first punishment.
That's a tough one.
Right? His second punishment is going to be facing the facts, according to Mike Gundy. These are the 2 punishments. One, you get to play more of the thing that you enjoy doing. Second, you get to not talk about what happened. Brilliant. What a leader. Good job, Mike. Heck of an effort. That's leadership right there. You don't have to talk about it, and you play more.
That's the Oklahoma State way. Is that what you're saying?
It must be the Oklahoma State way.
So you're just disappointed that he didn't say, no, you're suspended for 4 games?
I don't care.
Well, obviously you do care. You're losing your marbles over there.
I don't care what the actual punishment is.
But you want him to be punished.
I don't care.
But you want him to be, or else this wouldn't bother you.
No, I want someone to just be honest. I want Mike Gundy to just
maybe
be
Mike
honest.
is being honest. This is what I'm doing.
Neither of
And
those things
you
are
just
punishments.
you don't like that.
Neither of those things are punishments.
So you want him to be punished.
No. I want, listen, if there's any punishment, it's making him carry the ball 50 times. Is that a punishment in your opinion?
No.
Okay. Your punishment is going to be facing the facts. Can he talk about the facts?
No.
Is that a punishment in your opinion?
No.
So where's the punishment?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
But you said you want him to have a punishment.
No, I did not.
But you're saying he's not being punished, and now you're mad about it.
I'm saying he's not being punished in spite of the head coach saying twice that there are two separate punishments, which you just admitted neither are punishments.
Neither are punishments.
So if you're going to say there's a punishment, punish him.
So what do you think he should do?
Either say, one, we're choosing not to punish him because he's that important to our team, and we don't necessarily think what he did is a punishable offense. Right?
Fair.
Or say, if there's any punishment, ... followed by a real punishment. If there's any punishment, he has to sit out the first half of the first game. If your punishment is going to be, instead of facing the facts, which is an empty, meaningless proclamation, your punishment is going to be not playing the first half of the first game. Those now would be punishments.
Punishments.
Right.
So you just need him to be punished.
I said you're not going into hiding. Cliche. You're going to have to face the music. Cliche. You're going to have to stand up and talk to people and answer questions, which he didn't. And hopefully more than football, you can learn from the situation you've been in. Because if not, then we have a real issue. DUI, not a real issue. Not learning from DUI, a real issue.
Part of that's true. If you're not going to learn from something like that, that's an issue.
It is. It's
that
a real
I agree
issue.
with.
A real issue.
That I agree with.
DUI may be an issue, but not a real issue.
Well, it's an issue he's going to have to face.
Is that
but
someone,
is that an issue Oklahoma State has to deal with, though?
Let's pretend like your son Jackson takes up football this year and becomes amazing at it.
Okay.
And he's now being recruited by Mike Gundy.
Uh-oh.
Well, after reading these quotes and hearing these quotes, that's something you feel comfortable sitting?
Well, if he's amazing and he can go somewhere where he's going to play no matter what, might be a good situation for him.
It might. He can do whatever he wants.
I mean, let's be honest.
No punishments at Oklahoma State.
No punishment.
And if you don't learn from the thing that you did, that's the real issue. Not doing the thing, not the criminal offense, not an issue.
Not an issue.
But if you don't learn from it, what is he supposed to learn? Just don't do it. Isn't that the learning part of it?
Well, I would think
Can't Mike Gundy say this is never going to happen again? I mean, good grief, Mike.
Oh, Mike Gundy can't say this isn't going to ever happen again. Mike Gundy isn't going to follow him around every day.
Well, he's going to say this won't happen again. He doesn't have a place in this program. Because what is a real issue?
Well, then there you go.
According to Mike Gundy.
That would probably be the smart thing to say. But as we know now in the college sports, nobody really cares because they just want to play.
Then say that.
They just want you to play.
Then say that.
That's just the way it is.
I'm good with it.
Nobody cares.
No one is honest.
No, nobody is honest anywhere in the world.
But
when it comes to stuff like this, because he can help them, so it's kind of okay. This has been going on for decades. But it's the way it is.
Here's the problem, however.
What's the problem now?
People like Mike Gundy who think the rest of us are idiots and can't see through this garbage. Why say it?
Just to get it out and say it and be done with it.
But you're not done with it. You didn't say anything.
But he came out and said something, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh, he addressed it. It's okay.
Whatever.
Oklahoma State fans and alumni and sponsors and boosters, they'll be happy with that, and that's all that matters. Because it doesn't matter what we think in Wichita. Mike Gundy doesn't care sitting in Oklahoma State.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't.
He doesn't care that he got a DUI. He doesn't really care.
I wouldn't say he probably doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care unless it's going to affect his season.
Which
then he'll care.
He might.
Oh,
because
he'll
he's
care.
only going to do what's best for Oklahoma State football. He's not going to do what's best for the player. He's admitted that in so many words.
True.
He's only going to do what is best for his team.
I agree.
Not what's best for the players on the team.
Which is
what
wrong.
A leader. What a leader.
That's where you're at?
That's where I'm at.
And you're comfortable with that?
Extremely comfortable.
I know you are. I can tell.
Are you comfortable?
What are we going to do with Mike Gundy? I don't know
Mike
what we're going to
Gundy
do.
can do whatever he wants. I don't care about Mike Gundy. I don't care what he says. I just want him. I do care what he says because I want him to just be honest. Just tell the truth.
They're not.
You want him to come out and say the donors and alumni.
I would love
money.
that. Yes, I would be so refreshing.
That ain't going to happen.
Because what trouble is he going to get in from that? Who would care?
You're fired.
No. Mike Gundy's not ever going to be fired. He goes 11-2 every year, 12-1, or 9-4.
9-4.
Whatever he goes.
10-3 because they never win anything. If
exactly.
They're 12-1, they'd be winning stuff.
Yeah, they might have gone 12-1 once.
What is it about Mike Gundy that just drives you up the wall? Was it when he came out and said, "I'm 40, I'm a man"? Is that when it started?
That was great.
Is that when it started?
Just don't think he's an honest
Is
person.
that not honest?
Just think
come at me, I'm 40, I'm a man.
Just think he's
honest.
A snake.
That's
all.
honest.
No biggie.
That's honest, though. Is that not honest?
That was
come at me.
That was 17 years ago. The guy's pushing 60 now. Is he any more of a man than he was when he was almost 40?
I don't know. What do you think?
No.
Not at all.
It seems like
zip, zilch.
It seems like this job and this position has turned Mike Gundy into less of an upstanding citizen than he felt like he was 17 years ago.
Wow.
And I hope this gets back to him.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I want him to know that not everyone's a moron. And that there are some people who, when he says, 50 times a game you might have to carry. Oh, wow, that's a big-time punishment.
That's tough.
That not all of us are like that.
That's
and
tough.
That making a guy come to face the facts is not a punishment.
You feel better?
Do you?
I'm indifferent. The kid got a DUI. I get it. Wrong. Should never happen.
Right.
Should never happen for anybody.
But it's not an issue. It's not a real issue.
It's not an issue?
It's not according to Mike Gundy. If he doesn't learn from it, it's an issue.
Well, I guess we'll just have to play this out and see what happens. Because if he doesn't learn from it, then I guess we'll know if he was going to do something about it.
Do you think a reporter this season will approach Mr. Gordon, Ollie Gordon, with a question? Have you learned from the situation that happened before this year? Do you think he'll ever really have to face facts?
Probably not from anybody from Oklahoma State.
No, that won't happen.
You don't think he'll ever have to answer that question?
I don't think he will.
I don't know, man. I think he's probably going to have to answer it. At some point, you're going to have to answer it.
He won't.
But it'll just depend on the legal side of things. After the legal side comes out, then we'll know more. If he's going to be punished or not. Because he's got to be punished. But you don't care that he's punished because that doesn't matter.
Maybe the judge
But you want him to be punished.
Maybe the judge will have maybe he'll give Ollie Gordon money. Instead of him having to pay the fine, he gets the money that he would have had to pay.
It's just part of his NIL deal.
Exactly.
Well, maybe they can get that through.
He's going to get to play more. Maybe he should now earn more.
Well, that's
as punishment.
That's a possibility.
As punishment.
That's a punishment?
Right. You get to play more, and we're going to pay you more.
Are you taking
as punishment?
Are you taking it a little far?
I don't think so.
I think you're taking it a little out of context now.
Maybe.
Just a hair.
But I think my point stands.
Well, it's been made.
I haven't heard from my Oklahoma State friend, David Michael Hahn, so hopefully he's not listening.
I hope it doesn't get back to him.
Oh, I hope it does.
Oh, it will. Guaranteed.
Can't wait.
Guaranteed.
Let's take a break.
Let's do that.
Maybe we'll have a game on the other side.
Okay.
I'll have to come up with one first.
You'll figure it out.
Won't I?
Oh, you're a good player.
Stay with us. It's Bob and Jeff on KFH.
Call from mom. Answer it. Call silenced.
Instacart knows nothing gets between you and the game. That's why they make ordering from your couch easy. Stock up today and get all your groceries for the week delivered in as fast as 30 minutes without missing a minute of the game.
You have 47 new voicemails.
Download the app to get free delivery on your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
We all belong outside. We're drawn to nature, whether it's the recorded sounds of the ocean we doze off to, or the succulents that adorn our homes. Nature makes all of our lives, well, better. Despite all this, we often go about our busy lives removed from it. But the outdoors is closer than we realize. With All Trails, you can discover trails nearby and explore confidently. With offline maps and on-trail navigation, download the free app today and make the most of your summer with All Trails.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show.
Max, it is.
Time to play the game.
There are questions about your homeland of Sexsmith, Alberta.
Sexsmith?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I had AI give me a list of 20 questions.
Oh, God.
And then
yeah,
10,
this should be interesting.
And then 10 more questions about Sexsmith.
Okay, well,
and
let's
we'll see
if they're within the last 30 years, I might not know them. So I want to hear them.
I don't know what they are.
Well, let's go.
Some of them are obviously very easy. Some of them might be inaccurate for all I know. But
Okay.
we're going to find out.
All right.
When was Sexsmith, Alberta founded?
It's on the sign. That's a good question. I'll say 19...
We got half of
24.
it right. 1916.
Ooh, I was close. 1916.
It's on the sign.
I know it's on the sign, but I don't remember the sign. I haven't seen the sign in a long time.
Well, let's check out the sign.
I think it's on the sign in the little yellow part. It's got to be.
Alberta sign. Images. Is there a sign? Population over 1,700.
Oh, it's grown.
That's it. There is no founded.
See?
There's no founded.
So maybe it was 24.
It might have been. The next question is, what is the approximate population of Sexsmith?
About 1,700.
No, it's more than 1,700.
Oh, what date?
As of the latest census.
I'm going to say it's probably around 2,800.
Oh, you had it right the first
7?
time. I thought you were going to say 6. Around 2,600 people.
Yeah,
the sign currently, it says over 2,620.
What?
Population over 2,620 is what's on the sign.
Oh, there you go.
Right now. Do you know it says home of somebody on the sign?
Who?
Carter Rowney.
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 Rowney. Oh, well, he won the Stanley Cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Well, good for him. Why does it say home of Jason Duda on there?
I didn't win the Stanley Cup.
Not yet. What is the main industry in Sexsmith?
Well, that'd be farming.
Yeah, agriculture. What is the name of the local newspaper?
They have a local newspaper? Centennial.
Yeah, Sentinel.
Sexsmith's
Close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough.
It's not quite a centennial yet.
Sexsmith
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Not even they're barely over whatever 100 years is. Is centennial 100? Yeah, because bicentennials too.
So it's 110.
Yeah. About.
The paper's still going in Sexsmith. Oh, wow.
Well, apparently.
Well, they don't have internet up there yet. So.
Which river flows near Sexsmith?
Smoky.
That's not what AI thinks.
Which other river would? Oh, it's over by between Grand Prairie and Grovedale. What's it called?
What is that river called? Native American name, I think.
We just crossed it last year.
Hadn't been that long since you crossed it.
Oh, man. Oh, this is going to bug me. And I was just talking to my buddy Fetty about this like 3 days ago.
Well, Fetty should know if anybody knows.
Well, Feds would know. I've been just wait.
Fetty?
I'm going to talk to Feds here. Give me a second.
You can't okay, you want me to
what
skip
do you mean?
that
It's phone a friend time.
You want me? Well, put him on then.
Go to another one.
No, you better put him on speaker. What is the name of the annual fair held in Sexsmith?
There's an annual fair?
I don't know.
What? Where's AI coming up with this?
I told him to give me correct answers.
What? I don't know. What is the fair called?
I don't think there is one. Sexsmith Family Day Fair. Does that do anything for you?
No. That doesn't.
I don't think these are. I don't think
know
these
if
are real
AI
questions.
knows what they're talking about. I think AI is drunk.
It is drunk.
Might have been in the car with Gordon.
What about the Wapiti River?
Wapiti.
Wapiti.
Well, that's the river, probably.
Yeah, that's the river, probably. We don't know necessarily. What's the name of the local hockey team?
It's Wapiti.
He answered back?
Yeah. Phone a friend when needed.
You can't text a friend. That's cheating.
Why?
Because they have time to look it up.
He wouldn't need to look it up.
I'm just saying.
It's literally in his backyard.
If you want it to be on the up and up. Did you know the motto of the town of Sexsmith? Do you know what that is?
We have a motto?
I don't think so, but AI thinks you
What
do.
is AI's thought on this?
Progress with pride. That's an awful motto.
Yeah, I don't know. AI made that up.
I can't hate a motto any more than I hate that motto.
I think that was made up.
In what year? I don't think anybody knows that. What is the name of the local hockey team in Sexsmith?
I played for them.
Yeah.
Well, they were the Storm. Is it still the Storm?
No. I don't know if this is right.
Grand Prairie Storm.
The Sexsmith?
Oh, Sexsmith.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it used to be the Generals.
I don't think it is
when
anymore.
Dad was playing, that was the name of the team. But that's 45 years ago. So the name of the Sexsmith...
They're a junior B ice hockey team.
I didn't know they had... Oh, no, I did know they had one. There's a bad story about that, too, but I don't want to share that in the air.
Can you?
No.
A bad story?
Well, it's not about the team. It was just a couple guys on the team.
Did something they weren't supposed to?
Yeah. Yeah, at the Alamo, the local bar.
Any details?
Well, there were some scary details.
And he'd like to share?
Not really.
But sort of?
Well, I've only heard about it, so I don't know the whole story.
Okay, well, you can tell me off the air.
There was a fight, and there were knives involved.
Yikes.
And people hurt badly.
That's not
bystanders.
That's not what anybody wants.
No. So I don't know. What is the team name?
The Vipers. And that's true. I looked it up.
That I did not know.
Did you know there's a local golf course in Sexsmith?
Yeah, there's like two of them.
What is it called? What's the local golf course?
There's one, well, there's two, because there's one just north called Spruce Meadows.
Okay.
And then my buddy owns the other one just south, a 9-hole course called Morning View.
But there's not one that's called the Sexsmith Golf Club?
Not that I know of.
The
Sexsmith Golf Club?
That's what this says.
There's no Sexsmith Golf Club. I was up there last summer.
I believe you.
You got Spruce Meadows and you got Morning View.
That's
the only two courses in Sexsmith. Now, do you think Sexsmith has 3 courses? They have 2,600 people.
No, I don't. I don't even know how they
the
have
Sexsmith
two.
Golf Club. AI, figure it out.
I don't even know how they have 2 courses, if we're being
and
completely
they're packed
honest.
all the time.
What nearby city is Sexsmith closest to?
Grand Prairie?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's the city. Yeah, town would be Claremont because it's right in between.
What major highway runs near Sexsmith?
What is that highway? Is it Highway 2?
It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See?
That's impressive. What is the name of the local high school in Sexsmith?
Sexsmith Secondary School. I went there a little bit, off and on.
Yeah, I get it.
Never on Thursdays.
You know the origin of the name Sexsmith?
No, but I want to hear this.
It was named after David Sexsmith, who settled in the area in 1910.
What about Ron Sexsmith, the singer?
He's from Sexsmith.
Ron?
According to this.
Yeah.
But that's a little too convenient for me.
What?
His name isn't Ron Sexsmith.
Yes.
And he wasn't born
Look up Ron Sexsmith.
And he wasn't born in Sexsmith.
And he was a singer.
He wasn't born in Sexsmith.
Doesn't matter. It's got ties to it.
You want to know where he was born?
Where was Ronnie born at? Ronnie Sexsmith.
He was born in St. Catharines, Ontario.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Not even Alberta.
That doesn't count.
What nearby lake is a popular spot for fishing and recreational activities for Sexsmith residents?
Nearby lake?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Bear Lake?
Yeah, that's correct.
Whew.
Which former NHL player was born in Sexsmith?
Rowney.
There's another one, apparently. I think this might be made up.
That was born in Sexsmith?
Apparently.
Who?
Bryce Salvador.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. What local event celebrates the town's agricultural heritage each year?
What?
What local event celebrates the town's agricultural heritage each year?
Sexsmith Days.
Sexsmith Grain Elevator Park Day.
Grain Elevator Park Day.
Is that a real thing?
That could be because they got the big grain elevators there. So that makes sense. That I could believe. That one I could believe.
All right. I'm going to ask you for 2 more questions.
Okay.
What is the name of the local volunteer fire department? Oh, this is
the
bad.
Sexsmith Fire Department.
Sexsmith and District Fire Department.
Oh, there you have it.
There it is.
Okay, you got one more?
It's Sexsmith Heritage Day Festival. Is that a real thing?
Don't know.
All right.
Couldn't tell you.
Let's take a break.
Well, okay.
Do you want to?
Probably safe for everybody.
One more.
Okay, one more.
What is the name of the museum in Sexsmith that showcases this? I don't think any of this is real anymore. I think AI is making stuff up.
I think it is.
You don't have a museum.
I don't think so.
Look at you.
I could be in the museum.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you at Canada. How many time zones are in Canada?
How many time zones?
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
6. I wasn't done counting. You got the half an hour one out there in Newfoundland.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Half an hour. How do you have a half an hour time zone?
I hate that.
Really? Half an hour?
Yeah, where my uncle's at right now is like 2.5 or 3.5 hours difference and a half. I don't understand. I don't know.
I'm not a fan.
I don't know. Never heard of a half-hour time zone, but we have one.
What do they call that?
A half-hour time
because
zone.
Because there's a Atlantic time zone, Eastern.
Maybe it's the Newfie time zone.
Central, Mountain, Pacific. What's the other one? Is that the half-hour one?
Nobody knows.
I don't know. I don't know.
5.5.
I don't know, Max.
Wow.
I don't know.
Did you know, Jason, the baseball coverage on KFH is presented by T-Mobile. You can switch to T-Mobile, and you can get tons of benefits and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use their savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
I did not know that.
Download the free Odyssey app and search KFH to get started.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You enjoy that?
Yeah, I did.
What do you got there? Oh, yeah, we have a call. Shannon, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm on my phone. It's through the radio and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's how phones work.
I had a favor to ask.
Okay.
Today's my birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
55. Yeah, I'm 55. I was hoping Bob would also be there, but then I heard yesterday he wouldn't be. But I still figured you're a good guy. Would you sing happy birthday to me, please?
Dudes, you want to get in?
I'm not a singer. This is all you if you want to take it away.
No, I will not. Yes, I will. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shannon. Happy birthday to you.
That was awesome. It's also O.J. Simpson's birthday, in case you didn't know that.
Who?
O.J. Simpson's.
Oh, well, he's dead. I'm not singing to him.
And Tom Hanks. But
yeah, big deal. Not singing to him either.
Yeah.
Even though he used to like the Cleveland Guardians.
Well, I appreciate that. That was really nice of you.
That was nice of me. Will you return the favor on 12/21?
Of course.
Can't wait. Happy birthday.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You don't look a day over 55.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There goes Shannon. Did you enjoy that?
There goes the show.
You would have never done that.
No, probably not. I don't think I'd do that. I don't think so.
Have you ever sang happy birthday? Even to your own children?
To the kids, yeah.
What about your wife?
No, we really don't sing happy birthday to each other.
That's too bad.
It is. But we're both okay with it, so that's fine.
Speaking of baseball, the Twins are going to catch Cleveland in 3 days? They're 5 back, so 5 days?
Here you go again. Whine.
How am I whining?
Whine. The Wambulance is on its way.
What's whining about that?
They're going to get you. My team sucks. You and this roller coaster ride with these guys, man.
I said,
well, they're going to lose 5 in a row.
They haven't lost more than 3 in a row.
But you just said it's 5 games.
Isn't that amazing?
You just said in 5 games.
Yeah.
So they're going to lose 5 in a row, is what you just said.
I said, yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Yeah, basically.
So they're no good anymore?
I don't think they're that good, no.
56-33.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
They were.
Oh my God, it's so painful, these two guys, when it comes to the Cardinals, and all they do is complain. My team's no good. They're in first place. Same thing with the Cardinals. They're terrible. They're so bad. They're 4.5 games out of first. It's just annoying. Well, this is why I don't have a team.
Right.
I think it's because of you
can't
guys.
Handle it emotionally.
It's because of you guys.
Because you don't know how to handle emotions.
Just awful.
You
Just
don't even know
awful.
How to feel emotion.
All you want to do is complain about your team.
I'm not complaining. I said in 5 days they won't be in first.
All you guys do is complain. Both.
How is that a complaint?
So you're happy they're going to lose 5 in a row?
Not happy.
Well, then there's your complaint. You're complaining and whining, and they haven't even done it yet. This is the problem. You guys whine and complain so much, and it's 4 games into the season, and both are
4.
We're
8, almost 90.
We're not going to get there. I'm talking about when it was 4 games into the season. Oh yeah, there's no good. Oh, my team sucks. And then Cleveland's in first. They're up by 5 games. Yeah, my team sucks. They're going to be out.
They were up 9.
They're going to be out of first place in the next 5 days. The Cardinals, they're just awful. They're terrible. They're not going to do anything. They have nothing going on. They're in last place. They're 4.5 games out of first halfway through the season. Like, just stop.
I'm not going to stop.
That's not being a fan.
I'll never stop.
Be a fan and be happy where you're at. Oh, God, the Cardinals, they're battling back.
I hate people who are happy.
They were going to be that way.
I hate
the Guardians,
people who are happy with where they're at.
We're 5 games up. We had a little slow stretch here. Minnesota played well, but no big deal. Not you guys.
You know who's happy
Not you guys. You want to win. We're going to lose. And at the end of the season, I told you that was going to happen.
You know who's happy with where they're at? Losers. See, that's what you deserve.
What?
The little coughing fit you just had.
Well, God, don't you guys get that way when you whine that much all the time?
You know who's happy?
Doesn't it bother you?
Losers are happy.
Why are losers happy?
With where they're at. I'm happy with where I'm at. I don't need to get better.
My team's in first place, but we're not going to be there pretty soon. Ambulance. It's awful.
When you're listening,
it's absolutely awful.
You're awful. When you're listening.
You're awful. Good one.
You're
listening, boy, Jeff.
While you're listening to KFH, I don't know what this read means. I'm not even going to read it. No show tomorrow. Back Thursday. Is with the 3-man booth. Thanks to Zach Bush and Jeremiah Martin. See ya.
You don't just live in your home. You live in your neighborhood as well. So when you're shopping for a home, you want to know as much about the area around it as possible. Luckily, Homes.com has got you covered. Each listing features a comprehensive neighborhood guide from local experts. Everything you'd ever want to know about a neighborhood, including the number of homes for sale, transportation, local amenities, cultural attractions, unique qualities, and even things like median lot size and a noise score. Homes.com. We've done your homework.